Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharmistha and this is English with Sharmistha. In today's video, I am going to tell you why it's necessary for those who are trying to learn English to try to learn English in English. Let me tell it more clearly. That is, for example, if you are trying to learn English through any other language, like you are trying to learn English through Hindi, supposing you know Hindi very well, so you are comfortable with Hindi. So you are learning English from a teacher who is teaching you English in Hindi. You are feeling comfortable, you are taking the lessons well, and you are learning something every day. But your learning process will be very slow. You might be thinking that I am wrong. But I have seen so many of such cases that I am saying this from my own experience. Well, my first experience is that I have seen two children of almost the same age and almost the same intelligence starting to go to school together, and they are put into different school. One goes to the Hindi medium school and one goes to the school with English medium teaching. At the end of 1 or 2 years, the one who was put into the English medium school is very comfortable in speaking and writing in English, while the other child who was put into a Hindi medium school taking English lessons in Hindi, that child is very much conscious while speaking or writing in English. That child is simply speaking not comfortable with the language. Though both of them were taught by equally qualified teachers. Why does it happen? It happens because the child who was put into an English medium school is more exposed to an English speaking environment. The child who is put into the Hindi medium school, that child is also taught English and given all the English grammar lessons, but he is explained English in Hindi. So he understands everything, gets the lessons well, yet not comfortable with the language because he is not exposed to the language. My next example is more personal one. I started learning Spanish through YouTube some time ago. I started with a channel where the teacher was teaching Spanish in English. I was very comfortable with the teaching. I learned some alphabets, pronunciations, as well as some sentences. Then I simply moved on to a channel where the teacher was teaching Spanish in Spanish. The process is painful and difficult. I was unable to understand anything in the beginning. But through my will to understand, I started getting the topics and also I started enjoying the topics. I also noticed that I was learning quite rapidly. So, my point is, whoever is teaching you English, ask your teacher to teach you English in English if that teacher is not doing so. If you are using YouTube to learn English and you want to learn faster, start learning English in English. Because if you will learn English in any other language, the process can be slow to never ending. Even if you learn hundreds and thousands of sentences by heart, you will not be able to use them in time. For that level of learning and for that level of knowledge, you have to create an environment around yourself of English. That means you have to take the pain of trying to follow your English lessons in English. You might be wondering that if you understand English so much that you will be able to follow the lessons in English, then why would you come to learn English? But I am telling you, and trust me, that if you try to learn English in English, you will be able to follow because that is human nature. That is by trying to understand, you will be able to understand. And when you will start comprehending, you will enjoy the process. It will be painful if you will not be able to understand much in the beginning. But trust me, no pains, no gains. So for gaining the valuable knowledge of English, you have to go through the pain of trying to understand what the teacher is saying and how the teacher is using English to teach you English. In this process, you will not only learn what the teacher is teaching, but also you will be able to understand how the teacher is using English to communicate with you and to make you understand the concepts of English language. During the Spanish lessons, when the teacher explains some grammatical concepts to the students, I try to follow how the teacher is using Spanish words and expressions to communicate with the students more than the grammatical rules that he is teaching. So, my point is again that you try to understand how the teacher is communicating. Then you will be able to understand what the teacher is teaching. The process looks and sounds painful, yet this is the most fruitful process I know of. Even I started with making videos in Hindi to teach English, but soon I realized that I have to pull you out of your comfort zone to help you to progress in your English learning process. As I have done earlier, I would suggest you again to watch videos of other genres of your interest in English. If you are serious about English learning, keep reading, keep listening, and keep speaking. That's the end of today's video. If you liked my video, do like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And do take a very good care of yourself till I come with my next video. Bye for today.